ministers together are known as council of ministers. So one by one, who all are cabinet ministers, state ministers, deputy ministers. So I have given the chart over there. You can go through it. The cabinet ministers are the important ministers. 15 to 20 top level ministers are there. Ministers of state, deputy ministers. So chart I have given it. All the important functions and their duties are mentioned over there, and their powers are mentioned over there. You can go through it. Now let us come back. The cabinet ministers are the most important ministers who hold important portfolios. Important ministries. Sports minister cannot be called as a cabinet minister, but other categories of ministers are there. Like some of the important ministries, let me tell you, like the railway minister. So let me tell you, I am writing it over here. First of all, home minister. Home minister. Number two, finance. Finance minister. Number three, let us say home minister, finance minister, then railway is also important. Number four, defense is also there. Defense, apart from that, a few more are there. Let me tell you. Defense. Yes, defense is also there. Then number 5, we have external affairs. External affairs minister means foreign minister. External affairs ministers, foreign minister is also there. Then apart from all this, other ministers are also there, but I consider them as very important ministers, and they are known as cabinet. And cabinet is the most important minister. Cabinet is the most important ministry who hold important ministry as well as the power of deciding the important policies of the country with the help of the Prime Minister as its head is very much known. Now, next one is state ministers. So, state ministers means they may or may not be given the independent charges. Like a defense minister is there. Along with defense minister, 2 or 3 ministers are also given in extra they are given just to be a part of that group, but they are not given the responsibilities. They may or may not be given the independent charges. They are just a part of the ministry. They are not given the responsibility. So they are known as state ministers. Then the third one we have is deputy ministers. Deputy ministers are the junior ministers, young ministers who have become the member of parliament for the first time, and they are to assist the senior ministers. Now, like the finance minister is also there, and the junior minister will be assisting the senior minister. So here 2 important things. The senior minister will get the help of a junior minister, and the young and the junior minister will get the experience, learn how to be a good political leader, or how to dispense the policies properly. They learn, they get experiences from the senior minister. So they are deputy ministers. They are below the senior ministers. Finance minister, defense minister, they are senior, old, they are experienced. So the young ones, they work under them, so they learn many things from the ministers. So this is all about the cabinet, state and the deputy ministers. So there is a question regarding the difference between Union Council of Ministers and Deputy Ministers. I hope you all have understood this part. There are three categories of ministers: cabinet ministers, state ministers, deputy ministers, and cabinet ministers. These are some of the important ministers who hold important ministries. They come under cabinet ministers. They are very, very important ministers. Differences between the Union Council of Ministers and the Council of Ministers and the cabinet. On one hand, Council of Ministers. Let me clarify it. Council. Okay. Cabinet. And the other side, cabinet versus or cabinet on the one side and Council of Ministers. So there should not be a confusion regarding the difference between the cabinet and the Council of Ministers. So let me tell you, Council of Ministers, all the three categories of ministers, cabinet minister, state ministers, deputy minister, all these three together are known as Council of Ministers. All these three together are known as Council of Ministers. So once again, cabinet minister, state ministers, deputy ministers, all these three categories of ministers together are known as Council of Ministers. I hope you understood it. And cabinet is a part of Council of Ministers. Cabinet is a part of Council of Ministers. So there is no much differences. Cabinet, when I talk Council of Ministers, this is also here. Cabinet minister is also here. Cabinet minister, state minister, deputy minister, all these three together are known as Council of Ministers. And this alone, when we differentiate between these two, this alone, first one, cabinet is a part of Council of Ministers. Now let me tell you some of the differences. Council of Ministers is a wider body and cabinet minister is a small body which is a part of Council of Ministers. Then most of the important decisions are taken by the cabinet ministers. Under the leadership of Prime Minister, cabinet ministers take all the important decisions. Cabinet meetings are held, conducted. But here, whenever there is a meetings held, this Council of Ministers, state minister, deputy minister, they are not at all invited. They are of not much importance. So important decisions are taken by them under the guidance of the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. So their presence is not important. If they invite any of the ministers, okay, be a part of the meeting, then that's okay. But the decision, the idea generations, all this are done by the cabinet ministers, and that is approved and finalized by the Prime Minister. Prime Minister has the full right or the sole right to decide everything is decided in the cabinet meetings. So cabinet is a part of Council of Ministers. They meet frequently. The cabinet ministers, they meet frequently. It is not that during the sessions only all the ministers from different states, they go to Delhi and attend the parliamentary session. It's not like that. They are always ready because they are the one who in real sense are running the administration of our country. Prime Minister and the cabinet, they are the one. They make the policy, decision, administration, everything is looked after by them. So other council of ministers during the session, during the budget session or a winter session or a monsoon session, they go to the parliament. It doesn't mean that they are useless. No, they also have been given certain ministries. They are allotted with ministries. They also do their work, but they are the important one. As I told you, finance important, defense important. All these are important. So that is one. So this is the differences between cabinet and the Council of Ministers. So they meet frequently, they meet rarely. They meet frequently, they meet rarely. So that is all about the difference between the cabinet and the Council of Ministers.